Olá, aqui é o Seifer, e aqui continuando aqui na parte 2 do primeiro episódio do Batman da Telltale, a segunda temporada. A gente parou exatamente nessa parte. Então, sem enrolação, vamos lá. E eu acho que isso tá bugado porque tá dizendo Torre Wayne em todos os lugares que eu tô.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Botar um jazz.
I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Ei, eu posso me mexer, caralho. Eu posso em tudo isso. Tá. O que eu faço aqui? Nada. Não posso correr ainda. Algumas coisas não mudam. Aqui tem easter eggs da primeira temporada.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Oi. Quem quiser ler é só pausar aí. Ó, aqui ele fala que ele não sabe se ela tá viva ou morta. Nunca encontraram o corpo. Caralho. Que merda, velho. Ok. Eu quero ver outras coisas. Posso ir pra cá? Que a câmera não tá... Ah, agora tá. Eu ia falar porque a câmera não tava em cima. O que seria isso aqui? Essa calça não te favorece, Bruce. Só te digo isso.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Acho que é o modelo antigo. Quem quiser ler é só pausar. Tá, é só isso. Tem algo aqui? Não. Eu acho que eu escolhi uma música meio errada pro momento, porque está um puta trilha sonora de filme pornô. Aquele pornô bem levezinho, tá ligado? Tipo Emanuele. Onde o cara fode de pau mole.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Que isso?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
PTSD.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
Isso aí, porra.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Terapia e manter a cabeça ocupada. Mais
The
arquivos.
agency. the public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Well, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Ver as notícias de Gotham. Aqui é só pausar. Tem um bom repertório do que aconteceu antes. Passou um tempo, né? E códice. Que é a mesma manhã da outra vez. Isso que eu leio na edição. $10,5 milhões de pessoas, caralho. E é isso aí.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
Mas as pessoas já sabem quem ele é. Por que ele usa máscara?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Clichê.
I take everything back.
Tem mais nada.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Pô, não estava esperando isso.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Tenho um olho, mas não enxergo. Quem sou eu? A justiça é cega, mas a justiça não tem olhos? Não sei. Olho de furacão. Valete, olho só. Tem um olho só, ele enxerga? Velho. Justiça.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
Ah, tem um
So
olho.
it's something else.
Puta merda.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Eu errei todas.
Look at these strange grooves.
Jesus Cristo, eu vou me foder demais. Vou olhar com os ingressos de novo, cara. Alguma dessas coisas, será? Não. Acho que não.
Needle. A record needle.
Sim.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Foi uns 15 minutos só nessa parte. Torre Wayne. Agora é a Torre Wayne. Tá bugado isso aí.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this
É que
afternoon.
tipo de pessoa pergunta o que tem na tua maleta? Não sei. Maconha? Cocaína? Tá louco.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
Let's see
Porta,
what I can
porta.
do. Shouldn't take long.
Que é isso, cara?
And the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
É da filha dele.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you? You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Não vou negar pra quê, o jogo tá me dando uma pessoa que é gênio, né?
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks.
Ela não vai espionar o que a gente tá falando com aquela porra ali?
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Vou negar ajuda agora, né? Só se ela eu descobrir que ela, sei lá.
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Mas eu não tenho minuto de paz nesse caralho.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Péssimo ator, vai embora.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
Ok. Ah, filho da puta, eu sabia que tava ali.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Não, é boneco.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Sei.
Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The
Mundo dos
criminally
negócios,
insane,
todo mundo é
they
psicopata.
seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Amigos, eu
On the
fiquei
sound of
3
it,
dias lá.
You two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
Ai, eu sou uma
John
puta
cut
amizade com
another
ele.
inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Que porra é essa? Eu fico um dia naquela porra.
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Como é que eu vou confiar em vocês?
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Invoking your right to silence, Wayne?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Me colocaram contra a parede, que porra é essa?
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building.
O que houve?
Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Me fala o que é.
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Fala a porra do...
I wasn't around more.
Qual é a porra da charada? Caralho.
Made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Meu Deus. Velho.
Lucius! No!
Me conta a charada, pelo menos, velho. Porra. Tá que nem filme de terror, estão matando o negro primeiro agora? É isso mesmo?
injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast.
É
A small
confirmado, morreu
service is
então.
being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this
Porra, ele
Sunday.
mal participou do... Caralho. Vamos substituir ele pela filha agora, sério. Puta merda.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family.
Eu tô imaginando muito o Coringa agora no velório.
Like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
Torre Wayne, puta merda, jogo.
It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
Ela vai querer vingança. Ou não. Tomara que não.
I should go talk to her.
Yes.
Ah, legal.
She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Nem eu. Foi muito rápido.
None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Eu imagino.
What
Explodiu o
were you
andar
guys
inteiro.
working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Não vou mentir pra ela. Não vou mentir pra ela.
I hope you can forgive yourself.
Ela não sabe o contexto.
You got my father into, I will find out.
Mas eu vou ter que contar.
Shout it to the world.
Mas eu estou... Tá bem, desculpa. Vou mentir pra guria que é um gênio.
So sorry, really.
O Coringa.
At least he went out with a bang, right?
Ah, velho.
We can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the love...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Porra, velho.
Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd
As
see
pessoas vão me ver falando com ele. Ah, que
you
merda.
and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see?
Sério?
People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
Pior psiquiatra da história.
Everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Ai, velho, eu tô muito
To honor
desconfortável.
the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor.
Eu não aceitei teu favor, cara. Eu não aceitei.
You might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the
Quem me tirou foi o Alfred, caralho. Não foi tu. Não aceitei.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce.
Você, tu que fez essa porra.
Saw those doctors.
Tá completamente maluco.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Não.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Tô curioso, por isso que eu tô indo.
I knew this would work out.
Cala a boca, cala a boca.
This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind
Eu
of
tô
friendship.
alimentando essa porra, velho.
The guys will be
Não.
so excited.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Vamos lá.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
Oh.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet
Wait a minute.
mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Ok, sai, vai embora. Manda.
Excuse me.
Insuportável. Ainda está sendo. Sai. Olha a cara na minha roupa aqui agora.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
É estranho, é estranho, eu vou confiar
I
nele.
know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce.
Se ele acha a porra do rastreador, fodeu.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Ok. Então eu vou parar o vídeo por aqui. Esperar só começar a cena e eu pauso aqui. Esperar o loading sair. Se é que ele vai sair. Parou. Aconteceu muita coisa. Eu não achei que o funeral ia durar tanto tempo. Mas eu gostei bastante. Nossa, tem tanta coisa pra comentar. Na hora que eu vi a filha dele, eu já comecei a pensar que eles iam se livrar do Lucius, mas não queria morrer. Entende? É a mesma coisa com, sei lá, quando mostram o Miles Morales no Homem-Aranha, tu sabe que ele vai tomar o lugar do Peter depois, sabe? Essas coisas. E Foi legal ver como é que eles estão... A agência tá me pressionando. Eles têm alguma coisa com Coringa, que eu não faço ideia o que é até agora. A gente não sabe como ele chegou lá, em Arkham, como ele saiu de lá. Tipo, ele saiu, né? Ele diz que tomou alta, né? Eu achei que ele tinha fugido, mas ele disse que tomou alta da mulher. Isso só prova que ela é uma péssima profissional, porque puta que pariu. A primeira pessoa que ele vai entrar em contato é o Charada. Super, né? Super seguro sair de lá. Eu tomei a decisão de... No início eu não tava muito em cobrar o favor dele, né? Porque eu não prometi. Mas eu tenho muito medo de ver como ele vai tratar o Bruce Wayne se eu começar a negar as coisas pra ele, entende? Porque o Coringa é uma pessoa muito estável, pelo menos se eu levar o repertório dele, né? Os quadrinhos e filmes. Eu não sei se esse Coringa vai seguir esse exato perfil. Então eu tô indo na dele. Eu quero que ele faça as coisas dele, entendeu? Porque eu acho que é mais divertido se eu deixar rolar do que eu simplesmente ficar negando ajuda e tal. Eu já fiz isso com a Lady Arkham lá, porque eu não confiava nela. Mas o Coringa é um que eu sei que ele não tem lado, né? Ele só quer ferrar com as coisas. Mas pelo menos agora ele não é o Coringa, né? Ele tá andando pra virar o Coringa. E eu acho que a guria vai me ressentir por um tempo, mas depois vai superar essa porra. Porque se eles mataram o Lucius, ela tem que fazer a parte dela na história, eu acho. E eu também não acho que mentir pra ela seria uma jogada boa, porque ela iria descobrir, de qualquer jeito. Eu preferi contar ali e ser sincero na hora. Mas enfim. O vídeo ficou bem longo nessa parte. Se você curtiu o vídeo, considere dar um gostei para ajudar na divulgação. E se quiser receber os próximos vídeos, considere se inscrever no canal. Se tu não assistiu a primeira temporada do Batman, tem a playlist no canal. Também tem a série do Crash, que é a remasterização dos 3 primeiros jogos que eu fiz, que não tem nada a ver com esse jogo, mas são os primeiros vídeos que eu fiz e não são tão longos assim. Mas é isso. Espero que tenham um bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Vou indo nessa, Seifer desligado.